Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, November 18th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. The Dow crashed this morning right after the open and looked like it was going straight to hell, and then, surprisingly enough, down here about 1 hour in, it turned around, rallied for a good 2-3 hours there, and ended up closing down a mere 60 points. So it got itself out of a hole here. This crash at the beginning of the day, however, certainly didn't help us, and we saw our open trade go from positive $3,200 on the close yesterday to negative $5,400 closed out. So, we're looking at $8,000-$9,000. $9,000 is just evaporated there by holding overnight. You hear me complaining about this holding overnight is just killing us, and that's not what I'm used to. I've always felt the strength of our system is holding overnight and not becoming day traders, but it's not working out that way lately. And then we got into only two new positions today, both positive, and we're carrying $3,000 in open trade going into tomorrow. I'll show you three of the trades to illustrate some of the problems we're having. This first one is SI. This is Silvergate Corporation, and we had bought this yesterday pretty close to the high toward the end of the day, and then it just, almost as soon as we got into it, it started falling, closed against us, and then just killed us on within the first hour. And we're getting out there close to the low bar of the day, and that cost us $4,100. Here's another one, the same pattern. This is Play, Play, which is Dave & Buster's Entertainment. We bought that yesterday about the second hour. It tried to go profitable and then failed here, closed with a small loss, and then just down really hard this morning, and that cost us $2,300. And then even our good trade, only good trade of the day, showed the same pattern. We had bought that 2 days ago near the close, big gap up yesterday, which of course keeps us in the trade. And what's interesting to me, this made a high right at the beginning of the day and then started selling off, and that's typical pattern. But what isn't typical lately is this thing turned around and actually made a new high the last hour, and then backed off a little here. But then, normally if it makes a new high at the last hour of the day, it's going to go higher the next day. Down it went, just like all the other ones. Again, we're selling close to the low bar of the day there, and so we saw, over $10,000 up here go to $3,800 here. So, we're seeing $6,000-$7,000 out the window, and we see the same thing in all the stocks we trade. So, yeah, very frustrating. Anyway, that's the way it went this Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow on Freaky Friday.